So I'm about to reveal the motor.
Crunch time's about how you move when you're tired, but be careful putting fuel on a fire, cause you the one that's gotta live behind decisions you chose. Peaks feel good, but those...
What the hell is this?
This is your car.
This is my car? I said a 10-second car, not a 10-minute car.
You could push this across the finish line or tow it.
You couldn't even tow that across the finish line.
No faith.
Oh, I have faith. This isn't a junkyard, this is a garage.
Hey, pop the hood.
Pop the hood?
Pop the hood.
B230F, no shit.
I retract my previous statement.
This will decimate all if we put two 13Bs in it.
Family. Ow. What's going on, everyone? We got a new car, a new build for the channel and for the workshop. Give the boys something to do, you know? Pretty exciting. We got a Volvo Wagon, if you didn't already realise. So this is a Volvo 240 Wagon, and we will let you in on what we're doing with it very soon, so stick around. Volvo 240 Wagon, it's not that old. It looks and drives like it's from the 70s. 1990. So they're a bit behind the 8 ball when it compares to Nissan and Toyota. But it's came. Volvo. Engine. Auto. Wagon. A low ball. This family from Warrnambool. Give me a car for cheap. I'm gonna destroy it. Don't worry about it. It's been in your family line for centuries. And we're gonna ruin it. It's fine. But yeah, Volvo Wagon. What else is there to say? It's got the cane boxy shape, and I think with the correct modifications, it'll be quite a good looking car. It will be a drift car. I can let you in on that little secret. It's got the cane interior. Reminds me of the Cressida. It's got the blue. It's not velvet though, or whatever the Cressida's got. It's not quite as nice, but carpet's like the same. It's got the classic 90s dash. Looks very similar to a 31 and Cressida. They're all the same. They're all the same car. Clean car. It actually came with reg, and we were using it as the work runaround car until the reg ran out. Anyway, it's enough chit chat. Let's jump in it. See how much balls she's got. Prepare yourself for the weaponry. Three 334,000 Ks on it.
Yells at you when you don't have your seatbelt
It
on.
screams at you.
It's got the floppy
Drake. You have to. Loves it. Just what we needed, another build when the VL Wagon is sitting there neglected. Start another car.
How fast is it?
Ready?
Ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, ready. Feel that? Not bad. Tell you what, oh. It's actually quite a nice car to drive. It wouldn't be a bad trade-off for the old Cressida daily that I'm driving at the minute, but this thing definitely makes a lot more noise. A lot more clunks and stuff feels a bit looser. It's just no Toyota, but gets the job done. Ooh.
Hold on to her.
That was Fort mattered with everything she's got. So much torque, the chassis twisted off the line. Manual mirrors. Cressida's got electric. Don't mean to brag, but kind of a big deal. Just saying. I think the AC works.
It blows it. Oh, put your seatbelt on.
Ah, so annoying. Oh, one interruption to the video you're currently watching. If you're not aware, we're giving away our epic Ford AU100, which we did build on this YouTube channel. She's one of a kind. She looks like a chaser, and all profits are going to be going to Victorian Brotherhood, which is a community here in Australia that get around men and offer support to people struggling with suicide and mental health. Men's mental health is a massive issue here in Australia, and we're stoked to be able to support Victorian Brotherhood and donate all profits from this giveaway to them to help them reach more people and start the conversation. We're going to be drawing this giveaway at the Keep It Reet factory hangs on May 10th down here at the workshop. Everybody's welcome. Come down, grab yourself a sausage, check out what's going on in the Can Game workshop, and we'll be drawing the winner of this and yeah, seeing how much money we gathered together for Victorian Brotherhood. So jump on it. If you want to support, keepitreit.com.au, click the link in the description. Back to your video.
One eternity later.
All right, I've taken a grinder to the Volvo. So I'm about to reveal the motor or motors that we're gonna be putting in it. Let's take a look. Ta-da! Bloody work of art is what I call it. So there's not a whole lot of Volvo left, but on the plus side, there's two 13Bs sitting in here. So what we have here are two 13B engines out of RX-8s. So they are the worst at 13Bs, but they're also the cheapest. So that's a bonus. They can be decent motors if you do certain modifications to them, but for the time being, what we're going to be doing is putting two bone stock RX-8 engines in, and I'm talking complete engines. This is the ghetto four-rotor, DIY four-rotor. Everyone's out here like getting crazy eccentric shafts to make like expensive four-rotors and stuff, and Keep It Reet is like, no, I'm gonna just bolt two engines together and it'll work fine. Yes. I've chopped some out of the firewall. The factory firewall on the Volvo has these plates that bolt in here, so that's why it looks like I've chopped more than I have. I think that back motor is pretty much good. If you come around here, I've gutted this thing. So I tried to hammer the tunnel and firewall. I was going to try to use some of the factory body loom, and look, it was all just going to be too difficult. So I just took to it, you know, just chopped all the wires out and took a grinder to it, and it's cane. Shifter's not too bad. So obviously if you move this motor too far back, the shifter's going to be bloody back here. I think that'll work. Might do a slight dog leg, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. There's like no trans tunnel or like drive shaft hump in these things. I've had to chop here just to get that to there. So the tail shaft could be interesting. But anyway, moving on. You get the idea. So you might be wondering, how am I going to bolt the engines together? Well, I'm going to use a shaft. So the boys at GJ Drivelines are making me a shaft. I've basically given them the front pulley and the rear thing that goes on the back of the crank, and they're going to make a shaft, two unis and a...
Wait. Just had two unis.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. What? Oh, okay, like full dodgy.
Yeah, so there's going to be two unis.
Yeah.
So you can have misalignment in the engines, and then a slip yoke. They can move forward and back, which they won't, but it also allows for more misalignment, basically, because we're not engineers, we're chefs.
I'm just a cook, just a lowly cook.
Anyway, so they're whipping up that shaft. He told me smallest he can do it is 200 mil. That's exactly 200 mil if you didn't know. Quick, Tyler, tape measure, right there, measure it.
I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah. Center of hand to center of hand, right?
Yeah.
That's what you were meaning.
Told ya, exactly 200 mil, which is about 12 inches. So yeah, but then I took the stuff to him and he's like, oh, I might be able to get it smaller. And anyway, so we're waiting on that. So but I'm not gonna mount the engines or anything until I do get the shaft, but I wanted to get the engines in there. So that's how they're gonna work. Clutch and starter motor on the back of the back engine, accessories on the front. So like the front motor will have, I mean, I can probably run an alternator on both engines. It doesn't really matter, just be more amps, which doesn't hurt. Next question you might be asking, how are you gonna run it? So the original plan was to just get both standard ECUs, both standard looms, and just run them like there's two engines. They are both drive-by-wire, which is kind of ebb. You could have two drive-by-wire pedals. Still not a horrible option, but we do have a R5 Haltech Nexus ECU, which is like the most capable ECU on the planet. It is for this car here. We could probably borrow it in the meantime. That thing's got like, I think it's like 18 injector outputs. That thing's got juice, and it would definitely handle running both these engines. Don't know how, but it would. Wouldn't it, Joe?
Just let the man cook.
Just let the man cook. So yeah, the idea is shaft, offset the engines 90 degrees, because the rotor fires, let's say a standard 2-rotor 13B, fires every 180. Boom, 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 boom. So if I offset the second one 90 degrees, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but that's the idea. I think it'll be fine. And this car's gonna be a drift car, so potentially 4 bucket seats, full cage. Might just drop like a S13 subframe front and rear or something, just to make it easy to make this thing steer. Big flares, small wheels, sacked. It's gonna be gangster. Don't know where we're putting the radiator. Don't know how we're gonna do anything, but we got ideas. Yeah, and if it does work, I'll pull the motors out and Bridgeport them and turn it into an absolute beast. But if it blows up when I first try to start it, well, thanks for watching. Tune in next time we do dumb shit. I don't know if this has been done before. We have spoken to a few people about it, and someone has mentioned, I've heard 2 things along the grapevine. Someone said someone tried to do it back in the day in a speedway car. So I don't know how much truth there is to that. Someone said, apparently, this is all rumors. Apparently someone tried to do it and the thing was like so out of balance it just wanted to yeet itself. Rumors. We'll make it work one way or another. All right. So that's our plan. Let me know what you think of this idea in the comments below. And if you have seen someone do it, or if you got a link to a video of it, I'd love to see it. Wish me luck, hopefully it works. While I wait for the shaft so I can mount the engines, I'll probably start doing some wiring. So I'll just get our Optima battery mounted up with our Raceworks battery tray, and hopefully this doesn't drag out and we can just get it done, son. But anyway, hit the like button. If you are keen to see what's to come of this thing, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new. We will see you very soon. I know the Australian content has been lacking. We're just busy, all right? So I'm hoping we can start cranking out some more content from the workshop. We've got the L98 going in the VL Wagon. So I think we're starting to get to a point where we can spend a bit more time, get that thing running, and then throw a bunch of turbos at it or something. And then obviously this thing here as well, and any other bonus content we come up with. We got a V3 Pro Wagon to build, better than the Barrow Wagon. This thing's gonna be on a whole nother level. I just keep putting it off. It needs to be stitch welded. I don't want to Y-wheel it. I need Tyler to stitch weld it. I'm not doing it. Anyway, see ya.